Hey everybody, welcome to Morethanmeetstheseguys. I'm here with Boo the Underground.com, and we are here on New Comic Book Wednesday, and we just failed our first live stream. So we're gonna fix that. Be back next time.
We are awful and howdy.
I how does everybody else make it look really easy to go like beep boop boop live? Apparently I'm not able to do that because I overthink it, and I probably should have done this ahead of time instead of just jumping on and saying like I can make this work in 5 minutes.
I wonder if it's because you're not doing it through a phone or something, because everybody seems to do that stuff through their phones.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
can tell you. Well, the thing is, I can do it live through a phone, but I can do it live on my own if I'm having a participant.
that
That's pretty.
rhymed.
That's right.
Look at you, you poet, you bard,
I'm a
charming us
full
with your
poet, in
poetry.
case you didn't know it. Not, but let's go on to issue number 31.
Oh, and this is full of spoilers for today's issue, just to let everyone know, because I've seen people posting like straight up spoilers on like Facebook groups and stuff. It's like before people can even get home from work to look at this, and that's not cool.
So I'm gonna put this out here. This is new comic book day today. This is the new
Yeah.
comic book. If you ever read the new comic book, you might want to read the new comic book, or you can just listen to us ramble about how cool or how terrible things are for
We're
the
gonna
next half
spoil the
hour.
comic.
We're gonna spoil everything about this. We're gonna spoil
Yeah,
your life. We're gonna spoil your children. We're gonna spoil your wife or your husband or your significant other. We're gonna
maybe
spoil your
both.
dog. We're gonna spoil your cat. We're gonna spoil everything. So just so you know, spoilers are ahead.
Yeah, we're
I
like
mean,
spilled milk, but we're spoiled milk.
I sat in an office meeting class thing for 4 hours. I feel like,
Wow.
you know, yeah, yeah. Anyways,
So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give everybody fair warning because I hate spoilers myself, and thankfully I'd already read the comic.
wait, wait. Did Han Solo die?
Oh yeah, I
Sorry,
remember that
guys.
one.
Inside joke.
Inside joke. Yeah,
Yeah, someone spoiled that one from The Force Awakens for us one night.
yeah. In the middle
Like,
of a GTA game.
yep, he just
Not
said
cool.
it, and it's just like
Just
to hear
blurted it.
to hear Boo lose his ever-loving mind in the middle of that was astounding.
I'm more mellow now.
Yeah, it's only been how many years now? Um, yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah. That's okay. I was
Anyways,
the only one that got mad about it. It's like everyone was angry about that because it was like opening weekend for The Force Awakens, and like
yeah,
it'd been out for like one day or something like that. He just
something
came
like
in.
that.
He did the Homer Simpson thing, like where they're walking on the Empire Strikes Back, and he just blurts out, "I can't believe Darth Vader's Luke's dad," and everybody in line waiting to get in. It's like, oh,
That reminds me when like I think it's like the Half-Blood Prince came out or whatever whichever Harry Potter book was. Yeah, I was over there with my ex-wife waiting in line because she wanted to get a copy right there and read it. And someone drives by going, Dumbledore dies! And just the anger among the people waiting in line.
I bet the temperature like spiked in that area just from like the rage red faces.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I realized that I've been spoiled by so many things in the past that was just made me laugh.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing is like, ooh, let's see how he died. Um,
I, I just like going in fresh on something,
yeah,
like with a blank slate, no assumptions, so I can be surprised because it's so few things that we get surprised by anymore. With all we have trailers that practically show you the whole movie now, or at least show you
yeah,
all
I
the good
know.
parts, and the scripts will leak and all that. And I try not to read all that stuff because I like to go in, and just give the movie a chance. I don't want to set my opinion before I watch it. And I think I enjoy stuff a lot more that way.
I can see it. And that makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense, honestly.
But
Um,
it becomes increasingly more difficult. And I'll tell you, back in the day, the Canadians, oh, it really set me on this. You know exactly what I'm talking about too, because they got Code of Hero like 4 months before the US did.
Yep.
And all the Transformers groups is like, oh my god, I can't
Dinobot
believe they killed
died.
Dinobot. Dinobot's dead. I'm like, are you kidding me? They're like, what? Because they were showing them in sync up until that one, and this was, I don't know if it was YTV's fault or Mainframe or Cluster or somebody dropped the ball here because that's the one episode they decided not to show in sync with Canada.
Is that the
And
week that it showed on like Toonami?
no, no, they showed it in Toonami like 4 months later.
Okay.
Yeah. And should have aired with normal Beast Wars, but they decided Cluster broke it up or somebody broke it up more. It was even longer before Cluster showed it actually.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's like, oh great, like the best episode of all of Beast Wars was spoiled. Like right there. So now, like when new shows come out,
Hmm.
I stay off the internet until I watch it. Like during Game of Thrones and stuff, it was Game of Thrones night. I
Yeah.
did not get online until I had watched it myself. I would actually abstain from the internet, which is like so strange to hear these days.
Wow. What's
Yeah,
it
I
like?
know, right? You can turn off the internet? Yes. But yeah, it's crazy because you just have to do that. You have to like move to a monastery to avoid spoilers.
But you know who hates spoilers?
Decimus or Desimir.
I was gonna say Megatron. He looks really
Like
angry on the cover.
he looks
But
kind of
Rob,
spoiled.
he does. So spoil him bad.
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman writing Ludo. Okay, and it may not be. It may be just the way it's spelled. It looks like Ludo Lullaby.
Yeah. I don't know if it's lullaby or lullaby,
Yeah,
but
is the artist.
I would like to know if anybody knows, please tell us because we want to say people's names correctly.
And of course, Mike Spicer just still doing the coloring, which looks fantastic as always.
I actually looked up trying to find if someone had said his name like in something, and I couldn't find anything online, at least in the amount of time I had to.
And to
I
tell him no
tried.
better, it's
I
Ludo
tried.
Lullaby.
I like
Because
lullaby, but
yeah, that's
I
you
think that's
would.
because I'm pronouncing it like it's a Pokemon or something.
Ludo
Like
Lullaby, I choose
Caterpie,
you.
it's not Caterpie, it's Caterpie.
We're back on the Nemesis, and there is
The
another fight.
Nemesis.
The
I,
Nemesis,
I can't pronounce anything anymore.
where we're back, and Megatron's having a spell.
Yeah,
He's
he
having a
he's got
what?
the vapors.
Yeah, he's Desimir, no, and that's it sounds like the behavior is concerning as said before talking to Rebel. He's like, yeah, it was freaky, man. He should maybe back up so we could start fight. We should start back up because he could start fighting at any second.
Yeah,
He's like,
and Soundwave saying like, "Man, I'm away for like 2 months,"
seriously.
and so this is something that happened to him a long time ago, but there's still some kind of connection there.
Oh yeah, oh, there's definitely a
Yeah.
connection there, and I'm kind of. This feels very. Um, I don't want to spoil anything as we get into the
Well,
comic here.
I'll tell you, this reminded me kind of like when in War Within when they disappeared. But also, there was that part in the IDW comics where like he was on Junkion and stuff for a while. You know, kind of. I'm getting vibes kind of like from that,
Hmm.
which I know this is a completely different thing, but it seemed like it was something that happened in the past. But this one shows that no, this is still live. Like, unlike us, he's live streaming this straight to the quintessence.
Yep.
So yeah, we're at the 6,353rd trial. So he is like, I guess it's like Q said to Picard, the trial never ends.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the Reverend is giving me ideas here. Anyways, yeah, so it's kind of interesting because we're getting into with Desimir being a is he quintesson? I mean, is he he seems kind of like he's acting like a scientist, but he looks
Mm-hmm.
more like the bailiff,
Prosecutor.
prosecutor. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but he's got some big old tentacles, so he's been changed too. So,
Okay, I'm gonna close that down. Just let him know it's cool. We'll get it next time.
but
Um,
yeah, he's a different kind of quintesson.
yeah, and Even like the front tentacles are kind of like the way of the I guess fashion, they're almost like praying mantis arms coming down.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's got major tentacles. He's a big dude.
yeah.
Um,
I was gonna say he's got junk in his trunk.
yeah, a little bit. He's very hentai adjacent. Um,
He's built like a Pixar heroine.
oh, Elastigirl, you've come a long way. Yeah, he's saying like Megatron saying, "I've done all you've asked of me. Release me." And that Desimere's like, "You don't understand how this works. You don't really get it. You have to submit." And Megatron's like, I don't submit. I will not serve anyone. I command." And so Desimir, and it seems like there's other versions of Desimir, or maybe there's just different of these, I don't know, torturer guys around
No, no,
Megatron.
there's different, yeah, like I want to say like different avatars, different aspects,
That's what I'm wondering. If it's
because this all seems to be like in a spiritual realm. It's not something that's happening physically, obviously.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
You
then
know
you'd
what
be
it is? Desimir is like Scorpius in John Crichton's head.
kind of is, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He-
by that same notion, he's torturing and killing Megatron how many times?
oh,
Thousands?
yeah.
Tens
Every
of thousands?
trial, Megatron gets like dismembered and stuff.
Ripped apart, actually, like is shown here. Like
Yeah.
limb from limb.
Well, he's been
Literally.
crushed, stomped, like every way you could kill somebody, he's had it done.
And because Megatron will not submit, he won't submit for to be, controlled. He keeps
Yeah.
being destroyed over and over and over again.
And he's not even being clear who he needs to submit to. Like there's some disembodied voice that keeps talking to him,
Yep.
and we don't know who it is.
And look, he's telling Desimir like, look, I'm never going to follow you. I command only. And so he asks this question, do you forsake my gift? And he's talking about the third form he was given to be held, by like Starscream.
His pew pew mode.
Yeah. And Starscream, see, you get the impression this isn't a flashback. This is happening in his head right now.
Yeah, that's what brought us to the president. It's like he actually referenced Starscream refusing his orders.
Yeah, shooting himself.
Yeah.
But then that's when we see that there's something going on with Megatron's chest.
Yep.
He
Because
holds
he's
the matrix of oppression.
yeah, because he told him you're the it is you who are flawed because you have not fully submitted to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this big. You know what it looks like? It looks like the Pearl of Bahudin.
Kind of,
Yeah.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's like a sphere with all these like crystal shards sticking out of it from like all over. So that's what was infecting Optimus through
yes.
Megatron's arm.
He's got remnants of the matrix of oppression. This is why
Yeah.
the arm is causing is almost like just poisoning Optimus Prime. Period.
Yeah.
Um, and its whole purpose is to rule and dominate and oppress the weak, which is what Megatron wants to do. But Desmir is not saying for Megatron to do it. He said he needs to use submit to the matrix of oppression as a tool to become a tool to oppress and rule. So it's
Yeah.
like it's like semantics. He's like, no, I should be able to do it. Like, we get you're saying, you're not going to. As soon as you submit to this, it will allow you to through it. He's an avatar of oppression essentially.
Yeah. And he's not able to unlock all the features
No.
until he signs the terms of service.
And then we get a really neat image of we have Megatron as the Fallen. We
Hmm.
have Straxus, and who else is that over there?
That's Tranus.
Tranus. Okay.
He was in the Five Faces of Darkness, where
Okay.
they showed when they first learned how to transform, and he was the one that was like riding the motorcycle guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he wasn't named in the series,
Uh-huh.
but later in Ask Vector Prime article, I think that was like by Jim Sorensen.
Okay.
applied that name to him. Said, "Yeah, his name is Tranus."
And I mean, he essentially looks like a Junkion
Yeah,
with a
they
hood.
use that model for some Junkions later in season 3 as well,
Yeah.
but they were kind of colored a little differently.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, when you watch Five Faces of Darkness and Rodimus is getting the history, Five Faces of Darkness Part 4,
Okay.
you'll see this guy pop up.
Okay.
But do you see who's hiding way in the back on the right behind Straxus?
Is that Trailbreaker?
It is Trailbreaker. Trailbreaker is in this Matrix.
Oh, because he swallowed Trailbreaker's essence.
His spark.
Oh, dude. So there's other people in here too. I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna see any of these others.
One of them looks kind of like Liege Maximo back there.
Does a little bit, but that's kind of a we'll
Yeah.
see.
I,
So
I
yeah.
wonder if we're gonna get into the guys who are in the with the Hall of Heroes where
Mm.
Starscream's coronated in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, here's
Some of
hoping they
those names
change
are
the names.
problematic. Yeah. Just a little. Murdron should be fine.
Yeah. Anyways, oh, that's a whole
Fluoro and
nother.
Dairy. Not
Yeah,
or
that's
Floron. It was Floron
Moron.
and Dairy. But
That's not the worst one. You know
oh
this.
no, not at all. Do you
Yeah.
know Straxus though? He kind of has a bit of a death's head face to him.
Slightly, yeah, he does.
Yeah.
The I think it's the grill in the front.
Oh, it's totally the grill.
Yeah, and he has this cool like pickaxe weapon.
Yeah.
So yeah, essentially they're these all these I guess sparks that are within his pressure matrix. They're basically like using the energy that he has within it to keep themselves alive within the
Desimir
matrix.
has been gathering the sparks of past Decepticon leaders to make this matrix like an anti-matrix to the Autobot
Yep.
matrix, which is a really cool concept because then we get to explore history because we've never really done a whole lot into Decepticon history.
No, and they make it really easy because they'll say like, well, they were all one, and then they split off, and at some point there was a war, and they kind of gloss over the broad stroke a lot of those details.
Well, what this makes me ask is, has this deal been cut with all the other leaders since they're
That's
all part of this matrix? So has this been presented to Straxus and Tranus and to the Fallen?
yeah, where the
And if that's the case, who presented it to them?
yeah, and it makes a point like when called upon them, they may lend you their strength from time to time.
Right. It's just like with the Autobot Matrix, how,
Yeah,
Rodimus could draw upon like, strength and wisdom from the other Autobots that were part of it.
yeah, but that's never enough for Megatron.
No.
It's got to have more.
You know what his problem is?
What's that?
His bargaining posture is highly dubious.
It is.
And that's the vibe I'm getting from this, by the
What
way.
100% is. You
Yeah.
know, I've some you here for a purpose. No one summons Megatron. Well, it pleases me to be the first.
Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of that, and I think we're heading towards that.
Yeah, 100% that.
Yeah.
To the 6,000th trial and the 6,354th trial, 972nd trial, 538th trial, and 9,213th trial.
I like how they
All
show the different trials, and he's like one, he's actually fighting Straxus.
yes, you
Yeah.
can see the weapon in the air.
Yeah. And
And
then he's in his tank mode and looks like he's running over Desimir's tentacles and
yep. Oh, I'm sorry. The one that strikes is the second one. I'm sorry. I think that's actually
yeah.
supposed to be an Alicon in the air on the bottom one with
Oh, the
the
bottom
weapon.
one. Oh, yeah, that's what that
Yeah.
is.
It's a bailiff or an Alicon either way.
It's one of them that has like that alligator form.
Yeah, you can see the tail on it. Until finally, the giant dragon, robotic dragon that is the final boss
What was
essentially of
it
these trials.
Mecha something?
I can't remember the name of it.
It's not Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a just giant robotic dragon. It was in the issues where they were talking about what's happened to him all this
It was
time.
in the previous Megatron issue,
Yes,
they
exactly.
illustrate here.
And until finally he's like, "Stop! Look, I accept your terms. I can't keep doing this. I can't bear another trial." And that's all it took. Is like, cool, man. And he's like, "Excellent. Come to me." And that's when he wakes up seemingly on this like hunk of rock. He walks until he walks out into this open area where you see these Cybertronic moons kind of orbiting,
Yeah.
and that big rock base with the Decepticon symbol cut into it from season one.
Yeah. It's totally a season one reference.
Yeah,
Uh, Their secret
and
base
their
that
secret
everyone can
base.
see.
You did think for space, man. And then go back to where he's walking through this tunnel, and you see these forms of Sharkticons coming out of the ground, and it's just very nightmare inducing, nightmare escape for him. And
Right.
he just starts freaking out and shoving his cannon, blowing things away, and they still melt out of the ground, and until he just freaks out and starts beating everything senselessly. And finally, he screams, "I sent us through the trials." And that's when the flames start. That's when Megatronus, the Fallen, shows up.
Yeah.
And he looks great too.
Yeah, he does. They did a good job on him. This is very much like the Dreamwave version of the Fallen.
Oh yeah, and it's very similar to the current Age of the Primes version as well.
Yeah.
It's so much that his chest and his arms and everything, it seems like it's a furnace. Like there's just fire underneath there.
Right.
Flames
Oh,
coming off
Mechanicore. That's the dragon's
Mechanical.
name.
Thank you.
Adam.
Like in Megatronus, like then the Ballad of Megatronus, send your will to mine and receive the true power of the matrix of oppression.
Bend your will.
Bend. Oh gosh, sorry, bend your will. Send your
Yeah.
will. It makes no sense. Bend your will. You basically like bow before me, and I'll make sure you get all the power you need.
Yeah, and he tells him like there's no going back from this. At this point where you are, you can't go back without submission. You die if you don't.
Yeah, like you choose wisely.
Yeah.
So either you submit or you die. There's no going back. Where you're
It's funny
this.
because, in like Five Faces of Darkness and even in
Yeah,
like Return of Optimus Prime, they warn you if you go too deep in the Matrix, you may not return.
yeah, and that may be very well what this is a reference to.
Yeah. So if you don't submit, then this is it for you, man.
And
And
yeah,
Megatron just glares like he's not happy with this.
no, he has like he chooses servitude. And Megatronus is like, "You will walk my path," and he says, "Yes, I'll walk your path. I yield." And
And this kind of plays into what we see in like the Bay movies,
mhm,
where, we were all surprised when we first saw it. But yeah, Megatron was not the top dog in the Decepticons. He was serving the Fallen.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
So
that's
they had
so
like
he,
a Emperor and Vader, like a Palpatine and Vader
yeah,
like dynamic.
and that's when he comes back to the present time. That all the Decepticons are like on the sides, like just beat up.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of all of them, like everybody. Nobody could take him.
He falls over and falls down, and the purple crystals, start forming all over him, kind of
Yeah.
creating like a chrysalis.
It's almost like they're coming out of the Nemesis, like they're taking parts of the Nemesis to make this, this chrysalis or cocoon or whatever.
Maybe I kind of figured it
But
was
some of them's coming out of his chest too, so it's like the Matrix is spreading
yeah,
through
it's
him.
almost it's like it says building a chrysalis around him, like a crystal chrysalis, if you will.
Yes, a crystallis.
And yeah, they're confused what's happening, and like Rumble's like he's changing. And
Yeah,
Skywarp's
Soundwave
like
says the
what?
spark's still intact, but he doesn't know what's going on, what he's changing into, and Skywarp's like, "What's he changing into?" And that's where we're left.
And old
I
Luke,
have a feeling that we may be seeing Galvatron come
that's
out
what I'm
of this.
wondering.
Yeah, like this is how they're going to do it because we know that Robert Kirkman loves Transformers the movie in season three,
Yeah.
and it's got to be weird to not have Galvatron.
So yeah, that's my thing with if you're gonna have Galvatron in this, you also have, and really you consider the besides Skywarp, the rest of the Decepticons that are active right now are pretty much season three Decepticons also, because the Constructicons are still around, the Combaticons are still around, at least most of them.
Yeah, Soundwave, Rumble,
Yeah.
it's just
Aside from Skywarp, it's pretty much spot on. So you can have Galvatron in here, then of course you'd have Cyclonus in the in the sweeps.
Sweeps, yeah.
But that's
But
something to have.
I think that's what's going on with the Alita One with the Matrix, because I think something's going to happen to her on Cybertron, and Hot Rod is going to get the Matrix, so we're going to have Rodimus and Galvatron
It's very likely we could happen.
without killing Optimus. So that's my call. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm calling. Is it Alita One is a vehicle to deliver the Matrix to Hot Rod.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know if she's going to die or if she's going to just have a breakdown where she's not worthy or something, but yeah, that Matrix is going to end up in Hot Rod's hands, and we're going to end up with Rodimus Prime.
yeah, it may take the next story arc to get there, but yeah, it's definitely
We'll
gonna
get
it's
there.
gonna be there. Well, and looking at the previews for the next issue of Transformers, we could very much see something like that happening soon.
Oh yeah,
And so then we have a Matrix of Lettership.
yeah.
So, which
Some of
they're
these are actually some pretty good info. I like someone asked Robert Kirkman if they were going to do like Dark Energon zombies at some point. He's like, I've had enough of zombies for a lifetime.
yeah. You know, I like that they brought up the fact that Ludo Lullaby, he's the one that did the Megatron Spotlight comics. That's why he
Yeah,
draws Megatron so well.
yeah. He's doing Ghost Pepper.
Yes,
Yeah, they
which
give a plug for the Ghost Pepper
oh yeah,
comic.
it's another one of their books.
Hmm.
The and I don't know if I didn't really catch anything else new. I was skimming the letters myself. Anything else
Yeah.
new in this?
They talk about Trailbreaker just
Yeah,
had to go, but it's leading to something, and I think we saw a hint of what that's leading to.
yeah. So I wonder if I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
They've
it's
got an inside man, literally.
that could be very
Oh,
interesting. Maybe Trailbreaker will change or some way inside there.
or yeah, it's gonna they got to be interesting. It's since they showed him inside the Matrix of Oppression,
Just a tease about it.
just a little bit. Where if you blink, you didn't see it the first time, did you?
No, I didn't at all.
See? Yeah, I was like, oh, they're slipping in an Easter egg. And they talk about Bulkhead too, because they say they're more familiar with the anime. Like they've watched animated and Prime because they're asking like
Uh,
what version of Bulkhead, and they come out and say, yeah, they like the animated version, but it's going to be a little more serious. This is maybe is more like the Prime version, but it said this is going to be the Energon Universe version.
yeah.
So he's neither though. You still have those. They're not looking to ruin anyone's childhood. So they're like, yeah. And let's see if there's anything else that really stands out. That's the main thing. And they're talking about with Trailbreaker's death because they've gotten a lot of people asking why Trailbreaker, and they're like, Trailbreaker's alive in other continuities.
Yeah.
This is just in the Energon universe. Trailbreaker is no more.
Yep.
But it's for a good reason. It's not for nothing.
And the preview covers of the other books coming up. We have G.I.
Oh,
Joe. What's
he
that?
also says make sure that you go into issue 32 fresh and unspoiled. So apparently there's going to be some big stuff going on in the next issue.
All right. Well,
Yes.
yeah, speaking of that, I mean, of course we had G.I. Joe with Scarlet and Storm Shadow on the
That's
front.
going next week where
Yes.
we attempt live again.
And the week after that, Void Rivals number 29.
I'm looking for that. I like those Elite Sharkticons.
Yeah, we'll see how good they are. And then also,
Is it too much for me to ask for like toys that are like that look like that? Because none of the Sharkticons we've gotten really pull that off.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
want scary Sharkticons.
instead of goofy looking Sharkticons.
Yeah.
And then we have the preview for a cover for number 32 of Transformers with a headless and one-armed Shockwave. Bernie.
Yeah. He's having a bad day.
Yeah, he is. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure that's going to be very pleasant. And he's I know he's scary, but when he's headless and one-armed, is he really that scary anymore?
Oh, well, you know what they say about a wounded animal.
No, I don't.
Oh, they're the most dangerous.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, but you don't know. You're like, I have no time for your crap today, boo.
The Energon experience. Ben Abernathy, a little noted there. Desimir's master is revealed to be Megatronus. I'll bet a few of you saw that coming. It's based on the letters from after Transformers number 19. Everyone thought it's some villain from the 1986 movie. Ha ha! Where the story goes, next will shock and delight you all. Buckle up.
See, he's this is a red herring, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Because they're
yeah.
like, oh, they thought it was going to be Unicron. But watch, it's going to turn out Unicron is in charge of Megatronus.
Oh, I can totally see Megatronus being a disciple or like the envoy of Unicron.
Right. And they've done that in other continuities where that's
Yeah.
where the corruption for the Fallen came from Unicron.
Yeah. So
And I
it could
believe
be
also
that.
Liege Maximo.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they said they carried more of an aspect of Unicron. Depends on how they worded it. But yeah, basically there's some corruption some of them carry.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And
Yeah.
the character spotlight, of course, is Megatron. And
And
I
I
mean,
think they did this because this is a farewell to Megatron. This is goodbye Megatron. but
well, we already said goodbye convoy last
right?
issue.
See?
Um, yeah, then there's a little thing of Decepticant. This
Yeah.
reveals that the Decepticons have possibly met their match in combat, but not at the hands of the Autobots. Soundwave, Skywarp, and the rest stood no chance against a possessed and seizuring Megatron.
Did they just make a reference to Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Kind of.
Do you remember that line?
No, I
Are
know
you
that.
a
I know.
Mexican or a Mexican?
Yes,
It's
thank
Danny
you.
Trejo, and it's like, I'm a
Yes,
Mexican.
thank you.
So, yeah.
If he harnesses power while in trance, the Autobots might not stand a chance. Ah, it rhymed.
I was like, is Wheelie writing this?
Yeah. And then the creator spotlight, we are focusing on Ludo Lullaby. If he,
You're just rubbing it in,
I
aren't you?
am, man, I'm loving this. If you could be have an alt mode, what would it be? And you expect everyone to be like, I want a tank, I want to be a big gun, a spaceship. It's like, I want to be an old cargo spaceship, not a laser-filled war machine, but a quiet vessel traveling from world to world, carrying stories along the way while listening to Prophecy theme by Toto.
He's going to get captured and sold to somebody by the Skuckzoid.
Yes, he totally
You're
is.
just asking for it, man. You got to be like a dinosaur or something.
Oh, and then we also have a preview for the new mask.
Mama mask.
The Mobile Armored Strike Command, coming to
Yeah.
you June 2026. Great art, big fans art.
Oh, yeah. This is the one we saw last time, too,
Yes,
in the
it is.
previous issue.
I like how Miles Mayhem he's shown with the mask on, but it's almost like a translucent, almost transparent.
They're kind of showing what he looks like underneath.
Yeah,
He's giving you the stink eye.
yeah, he's gonna everyone the stink eye. He's giving you the diabetes eye. Uh,
You're not eating your Quaker oats.
and finally the different covers. I mean, there's not a bad cover here.
Yeah. No, they're all good. And there's a lot of them.
I love the minimalist style on cover F, the foil cover.
Hmm.
I love that style. Is that
It's very Art Deco looking.
yeah, is that Laserbeak above his head?
That looks like a rat bat to me.
Kind of looks like a Rat Bat, yeah.
Is Rat Bat in the Matrix since he was a leader?
That would be funny.
So, you know what this reminds me of, though, this style?
What's
Remember
that?
the All Hail Megatron covers that
Oh
look
yeah.
like the propaganda posters?
Love those covers.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of.
Oh, very much so. Is that
And
by
that one's by Patricia Martin.
yep,
Or is that Martine? Martine. Patricia Martine.
Martin.
Yeah, every cover on here is cool.
Ludo Lullaby. His cover looks great. He's got a grinning and gritting teeth Megatron with like almost like flecks of like energon coming out of his mouth.
He just ate a spark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A
Uh,
spark eater Megatron.
and cover D has Megatron like in kind of his face and shadow. You have Devastator versus Bruticus are facing each other, and you have Skywarp and Soundwave. Is that Skywarp or Thundercracker? I think it's Skywarp. You know, grinning at each other like they're getting
It's
ready to
hard to
fight.
tell because he's kind of blue, so
Yeah, the way the color works on the cover, I think it could be
I think
Skywarp.
that's actually Thundercracker.
Oh, might be.
Yeah, because you look at the purple and Devastator it doesn't match the colors on.
Okay,
I don't know. What do I know?
nothing
But
obviously.
the Pi Par, he did cover C. He's the
Yeah.
artist on the Mask comic.
Oh, nice. It looks really good.
Yeah,
The and this is probably just because we've seen so much with Matt Tracker. Like there's lots of like shades of red all over that cover. Shades of
that
red
is
and
a
purple.
sturdy Megatron. He is
It's a
thick.
very he's not going down easy.
And you know what he's doing there? See how he's pointing at you?
Uh-huh.
That's the pose that Optimus was in the little corner boxes of the Marvel comics.
Ah, nice.
So it, it's kind of a parody,
I can see that, or hey, just
an
a
homage.
homage to yes. And then of course cover B with Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer, with the giant, Electron
Flail.
flail,
Yeah.
Morningstar flail, yeah, going to the ground, which looks great. So
Oh
there,
yeah.
yeah, you have your
These are
whole
all good
spreader.
covers. And,
Oh,
cover G is the Choose Your Own Adventure cover. It's
oh,
the blank sketch cover.
that's the one where they're like, "Here, kids, here's a Sharpie, enjoy," and
Yeah.
every collector's like, "No." So that is issue number 31.
That's the one you take like to the Comic Con and you get like Rob Liefeld to draw you a cover, his Transformer cover.
Hey, hey, Rob, can you put just feet? I want just feet on this. Yeah,
That
it
would
is.
actually be cool. Imagine getting like a Todd McFarlane cover,
That'd be.
Transformer cover. 'Cause
Yeah, can you draw up this Prime Megatron? Todd McFarlane was like, dude, I made Spawn and Spider-Man really happy. Why do I want to do Transformers? Can you please? Fine. Box, box, box,
Oh, he'd
boxes.
do it because it's an Image comic. I think he's cool like that.
He probably is.
Yeah,
I'm just, being a jerk.
yeah. Get
Anyways,
Jim Lee to do one because he did a couple of covers back on Marvel.
hey, hey, Larry, hey, Hema, can you draw me Optimus Prime? And stare at you, then stare off, and just
That was Snake Eyes, right?
it was
Yeah.
very, very, yeah. Anyways, as he handed it to me as he signed it, and like didn't even look at me. I'll take your money though, kid. So yeah,
How old were you
anyways,
when you got that?
probably around 40.
Okay, kid.
Yeah, 42 maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways. Thanks, Larry. You're the best. So, anyways, that was issue number 31. So,
Should have asked him for a Jetfire. He knows Jetfire really well.
can you draw Fred?
Fred, yeah. I get your Fred. Because he won't draw Cobra Commander, right?
No,
But I bet you can get him to draw Fred all day long.
that's what I'm saying. Can you draw me Globulus hugging Fred?
I bet you he'd draw Fred killing Globulus. Like, no sweat off his brow for that one.
Yeah, dude. He wouldn't look at you while he's doing it. He'd look off somewhere else like he didn't
Well,
care.
he's drawing. Why would he look? He's got to look at the page, man.
No, he didn't. He didn't do anything like that.
I tell you what was cool is I got to see like Eric Siebenaler and the guys that were the design team at the time at BotCon
Yeah.
drawing sketches, and those guys they would just knock that stuff out.
Oh
Like
yeah.
every once it was a more obscure character, they'd open up like the ARC books
Uh-huh.
to see the character designs, but most of them like it was like mainstream Autobots or Decepticons, just from memory, just bam, just drawing it out like perfect.
Yeah. Well,
It was
good on him.
cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And they were doing it with markers. There's like no pencil sketch and then ink in it. It was just straight up ink on paper. Perfect. Bam. It's
Yeah,
like,
I kind of love
wow.
that.
Yeah, it was cool to watch.
A 5-minute sketch of your favorite character.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, let us know. Get us up in the Discord. We are going to try doing live again if I can figure it out.
We may be
Um,
undead rather than live. It seems like a semblance of life, but it's us.
there's a spark of live in there.
Maybe. Maybe more of a mockery of life.
That sounds like my everyday man.
Right?
All right, guys. Y'all have a great week, and boo.
Bye.
See y'all later. God, end this. Morethanmeetstheseguys, a Transformers podcast, is performed by Evan Johns, Boo of the AxelonUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Research is done by Evan Johns, Boo of the AxelonUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Special thanks to Hasbro, Marvel, Skybound, and the occasional extra property which we will name at whatever time is appropriate for that episode. And without all of you, this is really not even possible. So thanks for being here, and thanks for checking us out every week. Goodbye.